Today I'm going to be talking about postmodernism and pop culture. What exactly am I going to be going on about? Let's find out. To put it simply, postmodernism is the current phase of the human race that we are living in. But it's much more than that. To understand postmodernism, first it's important to know about modernism. Modernism occurred during the mid-1800s and 1900s and was characterized by technological progress. This means that us humans invested in absolute knowledge through scientific discovery and eventually knew about our true selves. Everyone was optimistic. Think of Back to the Future. Or in music terms, the use of electronic synths by bands like Europe that signaled a new wave of electronically produced music. Jean-Francois Lyotard referred to it as a time of experimentation in arts and science, and everyone loved it. However, postmodernism has been labelled by Glenn Ward in his book Understanding Postmodernism as an actual state of affairs where people are pessimistic about technology not improving to the standard of what we all expected after the modernist era. Do we have those hoverboards from Back to the Future? No. Do these failures disappoint us? Absolutely. Because of this, humans have slowly become negative about the world around us. We are more skeptical and doubtful about many things. Ward describes the three ends that postmodernism and its pessimism can result in. This can be the end of history or progress, the end of man due to technological developments, and the death of the real or the absolute truth. This isn't temporary either. Postmodernism has been rooted in our society since the 1990s and has only grown since, according to Krishan Kumar. How does this relate to pop music? Well, being the most popular genre of music, artists over time have used songs and their lyrics to comment on our postmodern state. A key example is The 1975, a British band who evaluate postmodernism and the use of irony throughout their music. Lead singer Maddie Healy has even said in a 2016 interview with Rolling Stone that the band seeks to be really postmodern. Their 2018 song, Love It If We Made It, highlights the attitudes of postmodernism perfectly. The lyrics are all drawn from tabloid articles, as these news stories are all underpinned by the repeated line, "Modernity has failed us." That line in itself is so postmodern. Pessimism is rife by suggesting that modernism never resulted in true progress and ultimately failed us. The band also used so-called pillars of postmodernism that Ward refers to, and these pillars in popular culture convey their beliefs. A common pillar is intertextuality, which Katie Marwood and Rebecca Hay define as a process where references are created to any type of media by another text or media. An example is of the song and video clip for the 2014 tune Robbers, and its use of elements from Quentin Tarantino's 1993 film True Romance. Both texts talk about two young lovers who end up being robbers or criminals just so they can share their love for each other, even if it's illegal. Healy has stated in interviews that he used the film as inspiration, and it is clearly shown by the common motif of the female protagonist writing, "You look so cool," for her fellow criminal boyfriend on a napkin. This is drawn from Tarantino's film, where "You're so cool" is written on a napkin for the same fellow criminal boyfriend in scenes that parallel each other visually. This means that Healy and his band are being intertextual in devising the song and video to comment on the rebellious nature of current use in our postmodern society. Another pillar the 1975 commonly uses is self-reflexivity, which is a tool where people who present media are aware of their expectations and motives for doing so. In cinema, this is commonly exercised by breaking the fourth wall. However, in pop music and the 1975's case, they use a video clip for their song The Sound to display this. While performing the song in a glass box on the video, phrases of reviews or comments that critics have made of them are put up on the screen while people watch them from outside the box. These include phrases such as "totally lacking the wow factor" and highlight how the band are aware of what people think of them and will interact with their audience to show this awareness in a postmodern society that is so pessimistic. Therefore, postmodernism's negativity is a fabric in today's society that dictates the views of our current phase of humanity. The 1975 can be seen as a clear postmodern band who use modern devices to interact with the world and also question our current era of pessimism in postmodernism.